Right, so a big topic right now with the new season coming up is recycled abilities and weapons. And my honest opinion on it is that it's really not a bad thing for this game. If they're going to try to hit some 100 operators in this game, there's no possible way they can introduce a new ability and new weapons every single time. Maybe weapons more likely than abilities, but if you add a new ability every time a new operator comes out, think about how difficult this game is going to be. There's going to be so many different ways people can come at you. You're never going to know what's about to hit you or what to prepare for. Yeah, certain situations there's always going to be like the thermite or Hibana or Thatcher, but even Thatcher now, I mean, you could bring Twitch, you can bring um, Maverick to kind of make shift for Thatcher. I mean, there's just a lot of other ways to deal with certain things now. So to think that they can just make new abilities, new brand new operators every time, it's a little unrealistic. And honestly, I think we're underestimating these new operators a little bit. In my opinion, Nook is going to be so unique and so hard to deal with. She's probably going to get nerfed right off the bat. That's my prediction. Because you're basically taking Vigil and Cav and slamming them into one operator. And I just don't know why they don't realize how OP that can be in the right hands. That's a very powerful combination of gadgets, and the fact that she can flick them on at any time, and she can also use it while planting. Like it's gonna make a big difference, especially with rank going only to bomb. I think she's gonna be taking a lot. And then Warden, on the other hand, even though he's not getting an ability that's new to the game, because obviously Gladys can see through smokes, Ying can see through flashes. Well, technically just her Candelas. He is still a completely unique operator as well. Nobody on defense can do this kind of stuff, and the fact that like you can just stare a blitz right in the face when he's flashing you, or anything at all, really. I mean, he is unique to the game. The fact that he can deal with any flash, smoke, all of that. It's a recycled ability technically, but the way that they've combined it with both of these operators, they've combined two abilities into one useful ability. To me, that is unique, and to me, we're looking at this the wrong way. I think there's a lot of potential with these two operators, and if the community gets used to them and kind of gets going with them, plays them a little bit, I think they're going to realize that. I haven't played any test servers. I strictly play on console, but I've watched a little bit of content here and there, and just sitting back and thinking logically about these new operators, like they're going to be useful in a lot of situations. In my opinion, I think Nook is stronger. It's better. I'm probably going to be running her. I'm going to buy her right off the bat. Warden, I might buy later on. But for me, I'm not disappointed at all with this new season. And in my opinion, Cafe needed some reworking, especially the first floor. And it looks like that's exactly what happened. They revamped the entire first floor. They made small changes to the second floor and some more major changes to the top floor. And I think if they add new maps every single season, there's just the opportunity to make a map that people don't like. Like, I think a lot of people are kind of down on Hereford base. I don't think many people really like that rework, and some people really even liked it before better. But with new maps, you got like so much potential for them to just make a map that people aren't gonna like. And at least if they're reworking a map that we already don't like, the opportunities there to make a great map are endless. So, in my opinion, this next three map reworks are going to be good for the game, healthy for the game. Theme Park's another one, that another map that I definitely agree with that needs it. And Canal, I mean, Canal is so big, so easy to spawn peak on, so frustrating to learn for new players. I think that definitely needed to be reworked if they're going to ever get it back into ranked. And on top of the new operators and the map rework, we're actually getting a lot of changes to this new season with the pick and ban system, 3 round rotations. I mean, those two things alone are going to change ranked so much. And the fact that they're only putting bomb into rank now. Some people complain about that. They say, oh, well, I like secure area. and I mean nobody really plays hostage much. Um, but if you think about it, it's just good for the game because everybody knows that the majority of players play in bomb, and the more skilled players typically play in bomb. So therefore, you can't just climb your way to diamond playing secure area and hostage, and taking the easy road, so to say. Um, the thing is, though, I think it's going to be beneficial. Even if you like playing secure area, I mean, it's not like they're taking it out of the game. You just have to go to casual. And in my opinion, though, the reason why this is going to be helpful for ranked is because with only having one game mode, anybody that wants to play ranked has to play that one game mode now. So it's going to create shorter queue times. You'll be finding games a lot quicker than before on average. And with everybody being forced to play the one game mode, everybody's going to learn the game mode better. And I think it's going to help the community overall. Because when you're jumping from one game mode to the other, you're kind of, some people aren't picking up the differences between like secure area and bomb. Like the way you set up sites, for example, in bomb there's always the two rooms. So a lot of times people put those impact holes in between the sites so that they can rotate. Whereas in secure area, that same wall that you would put a rotate hole in normally would be reinforced. So just picking up on those small little differences between the two game modes, I think it's going to force people to get those new habits instilled, and at the same time get better at playing bomb, get better at playing that one game mode, with still having the ability to go to casual and play hostage or secure area. So all in all, I think it's good for the game. And I don't know about you, but personally, I don't mind having more options of doing the same type of thing. For example, when they added Hibana and Thermite was the only hard breacher before that, I know it's a little different, but just giving you the ability to grab a different operator with different items, different guns, just someone different to do the same job. I think that's kind of cool in my opinion. I don't see any harm in that because one person might like one gun better than the other, and with Thermite, he's kind of limited. He has to walk up to the wall, place the charge, whereas Ibana can do it from a distance. Just giving, even if it's the same general ability, if you're doing the same thing, having more options and more characters to choose from to do it, I think is good. I think that's something that I would like to see more of, honestly. Like if we can have a different version of Thatcher that does literally the same thing, but with different gun options, I wouldn't be opposed to that. And now I will say this. The one disappointing thing about these recycled operators and guns, not the fact that they're recycled, but I wasn't too happy to see the guns that are being recycled, the ones that they're using. The MPX, not that great. Decent rate of fire, low damage. Pretty much you got to get headshots. And same thing with the FMG9, really. I don't know. It's just those two guns really weren't the best guns in the game. They weren't, I mean, with the MPX versus the SPAS, you really only have one choice. I, in fact, actually like Valk Shotgun, but you only have one choice there. Most people are just going to grab the MPX. But with Smoke, most people aren't even using the FMG9. Most people are using a shotgun because he's got the sidearm SMG. And because it's not that great of a gun. Again, it's another one that you have to hit headshots with. So that was really the thing that made me disappointed, was just seeing the choice of guns that they had. Not necessarily the fact that they were already in the game. Although going forward, I would prefer to see newer guns. Recycled abilities are one thing. New guns would make me happier. So if you agree or disagree, or you want to throw your own 2 cents in, just leave a comment in the comment section down below the video, and I'll check them out. All right, until the next one.